And welcome back to the next part of my Alan Wake Let's Play video series. Previously, we met up with the kidnapper, did one of my least favorite parts of the game, where I only had flares and my flashlight to defend myself, and I had to wait for Stupid to try to kill people with horrible aim. And now we're on our way back to the campsite to see Barry again. And basically give him the info on what happened here.
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
Kinda makes you wonder where it came from, huh? Yeah, trying to remember where to go to get this crate. 'Cause there's a crate. Oh, okay, I have to climb up the wing. Okay. Makes you wonder how someone got this here. Because the only way for me to get here is with that plane wing. So they must have climbed down with this giant crate. Which, to be fair, is mostly empty. So, maybe they just dropped it down. But then they still would have had to have come down to paint the lantern. I don't remember exactly, but I think 12 is the max number of flares you can hold at a time. You guys having fun? Good night, sweet prince. Shit. I was hoping I could turn it on in time. If you can manage to turn the safe havens on, it makes them run away because they're afraid of the bright lights. See the darkness like distorting everything. Goodbye, buddy. You don't want to accidentally fall in the water, because, like most video game protagonists, Alan can't swim. Your first reaction here would be to jump. Just let yourself fall down. Because I've made the mistake of trying to jump, and you end up landing right in the water. And if you don't land in the water, you land on the crates and then slip into the water.
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
Alan Wake and his mighty legs of kicking.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
Ah, you can actually have more than 12. Maybe the limit's 15.
Be aware of Widowmakers.
The darkness wears her face. Oh, that was stupid. I tried to dodge you, ended up running into a crate. Don't you roar at me. I don't appreciate the bad attitude. I do appreciate the advice, though. I should watch out for Widowmakers.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the Taken. No natural path had brought them here.
Okay, how do I get out of here? Oh, okay. Jump on the crates. Duh. Oh, something I haven't said yet, but you've probably seen me do it a couple times. You can switch what angle you see, like from what side of Wake, by clicking in the right stick, if you're using a controller. I tend to like having him on the right side of the screen, but it varies depending on what's going on at the time. Come on, buddy, charge me. You know you want to. Or you can just stand there.
Logan is a hazardous occupation.
No, this chainsaw guy is so drenched in darkness that just pointing the light at him won't do anything. You have to focus it on him. Otherwise, the darkness won't dissipate around him. Ow. Let's just continue onward and pretend like that didn't happen. Otherwise, you will have nightmares for the rest of your life, Mr. Wake.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with furs. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
It's lines like that is why I love Barry. Ow! The birds have gone all Hitchcock on me.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
Yeah, at least.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
I had to steal some other person's vehicle so I could get home quicker. It only made sense.
The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it, but it felt all wrong. Call it instinct, his posture, the way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
Hey, look, another TV.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
You can learn about nature and yourself.
Don't really have to bother with that guy. You can just run straight for the truck over here. You can only run them over and kill them after you've gotten rid of the darkness from around them with your headlights. Otherwise, you can't really hurt them at all. Probably should have gone all Dukes of Hazzard and hit that ramp, but I'm a rider, I'm not some stunt driver. I wanted to say damn it, Jim, but I went on to saying the rest of it before I said damn it, Jim. Is there anything over here? Oh no, this is just for whenever it first started and I was going into the woods, maybe. So I don't see any yellow telling me to come this way. So I think this map is just a big loop. I could be wrong, though. Well, no, because when I went in the woods, I went in that way. Oh, well, I've already passed it up. I don't feel like going back.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. I forgot he equipped the flare gun. I'm coming, Barry. I had to kill all the people that I could see first.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
Not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me.
Yes, I get you.
A lot of birds. And this is my least favorite part in the game.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Apparently someone knew this was going to happen and was kind enough to stash some crap here for me. Because that wasn't there when I first started off leaving.
Ow! Ow! I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
I don't remember being able to hold this many flares. Maybe it's something they changed with an update, or maybe you can hold less flares in Nightmare than you can on normal. Okay, where's the next batch coming from? Shit. This is going a lot better than I expected it to.
You can open the door now. They're gone.
That was a lot easier than I remember.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the Oh Dear
Diner.
Good girl.
Still has a creepy ass grin on her face. But yep, that's the end of episode 2 in Alan Wake, titled Taken. Next time is episode 3, titled Ransom.
Come here.
I hope to see you guys then, and I hope you enjoyed what I've been doing so far. And well, like I said, I guess I'll see you next time on Alan Wake.